Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AWX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a couple months worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame, and it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Been doing this analysis on a pretty routine basis, did it yesterday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. And on that note, definitely some updates here need to be made. First thing I'm going to do is just some house cleaning and go ahead and get rid of that line down there. Sure, it still pertains, it's just not relevant, and from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter with lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, that does need to be made comes about from a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So going forward, 445, 450, let's just round that up to 450, make it a little easier to remember. 450 going to be that initial area of support. Ideally, I mean, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? If the price can stay up above 520, that would be a huge sign of power. But by no means, don't get me wrong, am I saying that if the price breaks below 520, then the entire chart's ruined? I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that if the price can somehow manage to actually stay above that area, that would be a massive sign of power on the bull's part. Grand scheme of things viewpoint, it's all about the purple line down here, which I've talked about in the past and will continue to talk about. That is the 50-period simple moving average. As the name implies, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So from a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move, and assuming once again that you care about more so the big picture of things, you know, are the bulls in full control? What is the health of the bulls? As long as the price is above that purple line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. However you can best visualize that, no doubt about it, or no question about it. As far as levels of resistance, I'm not even going to touch on that because in my opinion, top priority right now is not resistance levels, because resistance levels really don't matter. What do I mean by that? Well, what matters is what it's been doing. As long as the price keeps on chipping away and building higher bases over time, everything else will continue to take care of itself, including breaking areas of resistance. So focus on those healthy consolidations, focus on higher lows, and then just sit back and let the trend continue to do its thing. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.